this is Angela with Applied Technology Group, also known as ATG USA. I'm on the technical support team, and today I'd like to talk to you about how you can use your Autodesk software at home during the COVID-19 pandemic. How you actually use it at home depends on the type of license that you have. So I just wanted to cover some of the scenarios and in general which direction to go. But you can see the link here on the screen to the blog that we just posted recently about it, which has additional details. So option one, which is available to everybody, is to download and install any Autodesk software of your choice and then run it as a free trial for 30 days. You can download it from the virtual agent and then just open it and say run. The only catch is you can't have had that release year and exact version on that computer before. So in other words, you can't use a trial twice on the same machine. Okay, so now when we talk about single user, also known as standalone licenses that are term-based, in other words, they're subscription licenses, you can actually install and activate those on up to 3 machines as long as the assigned user is only using Autodesk software on one of those machines at a time. So just download and install and open the software and click single user and sign in to activate it. And that's all you have to do to get home use licenses working for a single user subscription. Now, when we talk about single user standalone licenses that are perpetual and they're on maintenance, those licenses can be installed and activated on up to 2 computers as long as only one user is accessing them and they're the only using one at a time. So again, the same rule applies with the term-based subscription as far as just using one at a time and it being the same user using it. But with the perpetual, you can only have it on 2 machines. With the term-based licenses, you can have them on 3. So now we're going to get into the multi-user, also known as network licenses. And this piece pertains to people on perpetual maintenance and term-based subscription. So this pertains to all network licenses that are on a current contract. So option one would be to use a VPN and just get into the network just like normal and open the software. So it works the same way as being in the office. You're just connecting to the VPN to access maybe your files and your license itself. Now the second option is to borrow a network license from the server. If you borrow it from the server while you're connected to the network, you can take it off of the pool for up to 6 months, and then it functions as a standalone license on that machine for up to 6 months without needing to do the pulse check back to the server. So that's the second option. The third option is really good for anyone that may have a second machine that they want to use, or if the other options are too slow or they're not working as well for them. You can request a standalone home use serial number from Autodesk, and then you can activate that as a standalone. If you only have one computer, the office computer, you could switch the deployment from network to standalone and then activate it as standalone for the duration of time that you need it. And then when you bring it back into the office, we can switch the deployment back to network and get you back on the network. But if you have a home machine that you can install the software on, then you could just activate it as a standalone home use. And that should usually work for about a year at a time. And just a quick note, home use rights are only available for those who have an active contract. But if you have a perpetual license that you wanted to use on a different machine than it's already on, you can actually deactivate it from the machine that it's on and activate it on a different machine. So in other words, if you don't have an active contract, you're only allowed to have your seat on one machine if it's a single user, but you can use the license transfer utility to deactivate it and then activate it on a different machine. So that is, in a nutshell, what your options are for using Autodesk software at home. And if you need more information about how any of this is done, Definitely take a look at this blog post that you're seeing on the screen here, because it goes into more detail about specifics, especially when it comes to the network license options. And of course, if you have any questions at all, you're welcome to contact ATG Tech Support. We're at 1-888-615-0677. Thank you very much for watching, and stay safe.